Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a vast coliseum, the air thick with the echoes of voices from all directions. Some voices cheer, others jeer. Some praise your name, lifting you up, while others throw insults meant to tear you down. This is life. No matter what you do, no matter how well you perform, there will always be those who criticize you, who mock you, who doubt you. It is tempting to react, to lash out, to defend yourself, to prove them wrong. But what if, instead of reacting, you simply stood there, calm and unmoved? What if you let neither the cheers inflate your ego, nor the insults pierce your peace? What if you remained steady as a mountain, indifferent to the storm around you? This is the essence of Stoicism. Criticism is unavoidable. Insults are inevitable. The moment you step out of the crowd and choose to do something, whether it's following your dreams, standing by your principles, or simply living life on your own terms, people will have opinions. Some will support you. Others will try to tear you down. It is human nature to judge, to criticize, to compare. But a Stoic understands that the real question is not how to stop people from criticizing you. That is impossible. The real question is, how do you handle criticism and insults without losing your composure? How do you become so unshakable that words, whether of praise or of attack, hold no power over you? The art of separating opinion from truth. One of the most powerful lessons in Stoicism is the ability to distinguish between opinion and reality. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "If someone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses, but answer, 'He was ignorant of my other faults, or else he would not have mentioned only these.'" This response carries immense wisdom. When we hear criticism, our instinct is to react emotionally, to feel hurt, to become defensive, or to argue. But Epictetus reminds us that we should first ask ourselves, is what they are saying true? If the criticism is valid, then it is a gift. It is an opportunity to improve. A wise person welcomes such feedback, knowing that self-awareness is the key to growth. If someone tells you that you are impatient, that you need to be more disciplined, or that your work could be better, take a step back and examine the claim honestly. If there is truth in it, do not be offended. Instead, be grateful that you now have insight into something you can refine. A Stoic does not fear truth, they embrace it. But what if the criticism is false? What if the insult is baseless? Then it is nothing. It holds no weight. A lie does not become true just because someone speaks it. If a person were to walk up to you and say, "You have green hair," you would not become angry. You would not argue. You would simply dismiss it because you know it is not true. In the same way, when someone insults you unfairly, do not waste your energy trying to fight it. The truth remains unchanged regardless of what others say. Reclaiming your power. The strength of indifference. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor of Rome, wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." One of the greatest mistakes we make is allowing others to control our emotions. If someone's words can ruin your day, then you have given them power over you. If an insult can make you feel inferior, then you are allowing another person to dictate your self-worth. But why should you? Why should the careless words of another determine your inner peace? The Stoic understands that true strength lies in indifference. If a person insults you and you respond with anger, you have already lost. You have let them pull you into their chaos. But if you remain calm, if you refuse to be disturbed, then you have won. The person who can master their reactions is stronger than the one who can conquer cities. The Stoic does not allow themselves to be a puppet controlled by the opinions of others. They remain steady like a great oak tree that does not bend in the face of the wind. Viewing insults as tests of character. Seneca, another great Stoic, believed that hardships, including verbal attacks, are opportunities for growth. He wrote, A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Every insult is a test of your self-discipline, your patience, and your wisdom. Will you react with anger? Or will you prove that you are in control of yourself? If someone mocks you, will you lower yourself to their level? Or will you rise above it? Think of it this way: every time you face criticism, you are at a crossroads. One path leads to frustration, wasted energy, and emotional turmoil. The other path leads to resilience, calmness, and mastery over yourself. Which path will you choose? The more you practice restraint, the more powerful you become. Each insult that you endure with grace is like lifting a weight at the gym. Over time, it makes you stronger. The power of humor and silence. Another powerful Stoic technique for handling criticism is using humor or silence. Cato, a Roman statesman and philosopher, was known for his ability to remain unfazed by insults. One day he was mocked for wearing simple clothing while others dressed in extravagance. Instead of defending himself or feeling ashamed, he laughed and said, "I would rather people question why I wear such clothes than why I live in such a way." His response was brilliant because it turned the insult into a reflection of his values. Humor can be an excellent tool to disarm criticism. When someone insults you, responding with wit rather than anger makes it clear that their words hold no power over you. However, there are times when silence is the best response. The Stoic understands that not every battle is worth fighting. Some insults are so petty and insignificant that the greatest show of strength is simply to ignore them. When you do not react, you send a powerful message: I am above this. Keeping your eyes on the path. Above all, the Stoic remains focused on their purpose. Imagine a lion walking through the wilderness. Around him, smaller animals bark and growl, trying to provoke him. But the lion does not stop. He does not lower himself to their level. He keeps walking. In the same way, a Stoic does not allow the noise of others to distract them. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Instead of worrying about what others say, live your life with integrity, wisdom, and purpose. If you are doing what is right, if you are acting with virtue, then criticism becomes irrelevant. So the next time someone criticizes you or insults you, take a deep breath. Do not react immediately. Pause. Ask yourself, is this criticism useful? If it is, learn from it. If it is not, let it not for wind. Do not give your power away. Be the rock that does not move in the storm. Be the lion that continues forward, unfazed by the noise. Be the Stoic, and most importantly, keep walking your path.